Hi everybody, this is Peter. Today I'm going to be doing a short video on how to use the fast action cards decks for second season football and for cold snap football, both published by Plaay Games. By default the game is played with dice, but both of these fast action card decks are available for free from the Play website. I'll put the link at the bottom of the video. So I'll start with the second season ones. So basically it's you've got like a front and a back, but the way the PDF is printed out, I couldn't figure out how to print them back to back and have them line up, so I ended up just printing them single-sided and having two decks to flip through. So basically what you have on the front side are black and white, and you use this for the dice rolls and for the rolls from the playbook, and then this number here that's in the octagon you could use as a D20 roll if you're using finder charts. Some of the season sets come with finder charts. For instance, this is a homebrew sheet that I'm showing you, the 72 Redskins. For rushing, you can the D20 lets you dictate which player you're going to use on if it's a run, and if it's a pass, then it has the receivers and then the different kinds of passes, and you can use your receiver like that. This second number here, which is a 1 to 6 number in gray, you can use that with the solo defense settings that come with the game. It's at the bottom of the board here, solitaire defense settings, so it's a 1 to 6. So you can use that number from the fact to dictate your defense settings. Or alternately, and that's the whole point of the video here, is to use this. So let's say let's say we're going to basically, so each play involves two flips. So the first flip, you're going to determine what the offensive play call is and the defensive play call. So say it's 1st and 10. You look at the downs here, 1st and 10. So you would look in this column here, and then it'd say in. So that'd be an inside run. So, and if it was if you had more than 20 or more yards to go, and from first down, it would be an outside run. So similarly, if it's a second down and it's a 1 to 10 yards to go, it'd be an inside run, and it's 2nd and 11 or more, it'd be outside run. So then you have 3rd and 4th down things. So you just depending on the yardage, you have, inside run, outside run, screen pass, short pass, medium pass, long pass. And then for the defense, you would look in the same thing. So it's like 1st and 10, you would look in this column, and on the defense card, you would be 1st and 10. So be a 1st and 10 would be inside run against a safe defense. Now, if you're notice there's some smaller writing below that, and that's using the team tendency ratings that come with some of the sets. For instance, so you have the Washington Redskins. On offense, their play call is +3, which means that they're going to run the ball a lot more than normal. And their defense play call rating is 0. So, and then say they're playing against the Saints. The Saints offense play call is -2, and which means they're more of a passing offense. And their defense play call is +1. So what you do before the game is you combine the offense rating of the one team versus the defense. So Washington, their play call is +3. The Saints defense play call is +1. So for the game against Washington against New Orleans, Washington's tendency would be +4. So what happens so that if you get, so say for instance it's you know, third and 10. If you're using the tendencies, you see that it says plus 1, 2, 3, 4 is an outside run. So if you're not using the tendencies, you know, say third and 10, you'd be a short pass. But if you're using the tendencies, Washington's a plus 4, so that would change to an outside run instead of a short pass. Okay, and conversely, if the Saints, their play call offense is -2, and the Washington's defense's play call is 0, so New Orleans total play call is a -2. So yeah, so here's another good example here. So if it was first and 10 for the Saints, normally if you weren't using the tendencies, it would be an inside run, but since they're a -2, that would change to a medium pass. So I guess it's more to reflect the tendencies of the team. So I'll just go through just a couple of flips here, just to show you, illustrate a little better. Okay, so what we have here is, sorry, I'll just get this into view here. So let's just say we're not using the tendencies, so it's a first and 10. So it says it's a screen pass, and first and 10 against safe. So it'd be a screen pass against the safe defense. So you would flip to that chart in the book, then you would flip again, and the roll is 24, so you would look up the roll of 24 on that screen pass versus safe chart and get your result. Now, sorry, I'll just change that for a second here. And 12, you would use 12 as the designated receiver for that play. So, for instance, if Washington on a screen pass, 12 is Larry Brown, would be the designated receiver. Okay, so that's how you would do that. Yeah, I've also noticed along the bottom here, this A, B, C, D, and on that and both the other charts here, those are used in special situations. And on the back of the instructions that come with these cards for second season, it has a little chart showing the special situation. So it's usually in the second half, but say it's in the third quarter and the team is trailing by 15 to 19 points, and there's 10 to 15 minutes left, you would use formation B for both the offense and the defense. So for instance, in this play here, you would use option B, so it would be a short pass against a pass defense. Okay, and that can change depending on what the difference in the score is and how much time is left. So that's how those things work. Yeah, just one little thing. There's in this deck there's four cards on the sort of like the back end of these cards. These ones with the octagon on them, where it says either first, second, third, or fourth. So if that comes up and you're actually playing the third quarter, then before you draw the next card, you will shuffle the deck and do that. But if it's not the third quarter when you draw this, for instance, then you would just continue play as usual. So that's how the ones work for second season. The ones for Cold Snap work essentially the same way. The only difference is that the deck, when you print them out, it does line up. So it's kind of nice. You just have one deck which has, a front and a back. So what you do is you start with your deck here, and then you would flip, and that would be your play call. So for instance, this one is first and 10. It'd be a medium pass against a safe defense. And then you would flip again, and then 14 would be your dice roll to look on your charts, and 17 is your D20 roll, and you would use that for your finder to see who your rusher or your receiver is. And if there's any subsequent results, like say you get your initial result and it says, you know, to look at another chart, like the unusual result chart or whatever, a go chart, you would just flip. You would just flip again, and then you would just use the black and white number. Same thing with the second season fact deck. So it's the black and white numbers are always used to look up the numbers on the charts. You get your results. Yeah, the cold snap ones have the same thing where it has team tendency adjustments in the smaller writing just below, so you can change that. It's also got the A, B, C, D for the special situations, and so it's basically the same. Like I said, the only difference is that the ones for cold snap bad line up. I didn't, like I said, couldn't figure out how to get the ones for second season to line up. So anyway, that's how you use the decks, and I find it speeds up the play of the game actually, instead of rolling the dice. And they're both available for free at the Play website under free stuff, but I'll put the link below the video. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below the video. So thanks, and I hope this helps.